What's up, everybody? I'm King Sway. Today we have Jotaro versus Kenshiro, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Fist of the North Star. I don't know too much about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I kind of hear things here and there, but I do know about Fist of the North Star. I watched some of the original series from the 80s, and I watched some of the new one. Uh, I'm a fan of Kenshiro. This was done at the request of Edward Bolton. I had spoken to him in the comments before uh, with my Beerus versus Sailor Galaxia. Uh, we had spoken, and I told him I'd seen. I guess I saw the 1 minute melee one because whatever one I saw, they had Jotaro win, and I wasn't happy with that because I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about that one. I don't want to spoil anything. But he said that wasn't the screw attack one. I haven't seen this one, so I'm jumping into this one. Shouts out to Edward Bolton.
We've covered a lot of macho heroes here on Death Battle, but these two are as manly and stoic as they go.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets. I mean, I guess they're pretty badass, too.
Jotaro Kujo, the delinquent turned hero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And Kenshiro, the wandering fist of the North Star. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
From the original
battle.
I saw that, yeah.
As a teenager, Jotaro Kujo was a fairly infamous troublemaker.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro Kujo.
How bizarre.
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't usually a good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up a lot.
At the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling 4 known gang members, who were armed with knives and nunchucks of all things, with apparently his bare fists. But Jotaro had a bigger problem. He didn't know how he did it.
He knew he was tough, but not that tough, so he came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit!
Oh, just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait, is that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over his cage?
You'll find out. But then Jotaro did something absolutely crazy. To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun, pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's how he died. Just kidding.
No.
Arm popped out of his body to stop the bullet, of course.
This strange being attached to Jotaro wasn't an evil spirit at all. It's an entity physically generated by Jotaro himself and inherited through his bloodline.
Yeah, lots of the JoJo family has them, including his granddad, Joseph.
These beings are called stands, literally because they stand by you.
I'll stand by you.
It's so lame.
So darling,
by their user's life force. And turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs. Plus, while Star Platinum can take a solid hit, most stands can only be damaged by other stands or stand users.
So, he's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly. In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
Oh great, so he's invincible and invisible.
And when you combine all that with Jotaro's fighting skills and exceptional cleverness, they make a magnificent team.
That's good, because Jotaro soon found out his family's old vampire nemesis was out to get him.
Dio!
With Star Platinum at his side, Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he copied Dio's greatest ability, the Time Stop.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds. He can do it multiple times, though it does need a sort of recharge between uses. Kinda like an ability cooldown in a video game, or me in the bedroom, ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop time!
Tracer.
In Jotaro's case, he may be human, but he's strong enough to smash through stone and leap several stories. On the other hand, Star Platinum is said to be faster than light.
Sure. Technically, he can because he can stop time or whatever, but he can't really move that fast normally, right?
Look at my eyes.
Maybe. Star
Wrong.
Platinum has matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot previously defeated a different stand called Hanged Man.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan.
I was just about to say
the fact
that.
he caught Hanged Man at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means Star Platinum is close to light speed too, and he's got the super strength to back up his super speed. He can lift a steamroller that's around 60 tons. He broke the top of this building off and threw it like a javelin.
Exponentially lowers the power when he gets further away.
Monster lady's teeth that were harder than diamonds.
The definition of hardness refers to an object's protection from scratches, but we could also compare this to pressure resistance, or the possibility of fracture through a diamond's cleavage. Not
I knew that
kind
was
of
coming.
cleavage.
I knew that was
The
coming.
toughest diamonds break around 600 gigapascals. This means Star Platinum can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Turns out diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike stands, Jotaro isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies, so does their stand. And vice versa.
Sure, but with a guy like Star Platinum having his back, I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass duo. And stylish.
Your receipt. You can keep the freaking change.
Your receipt for this ass whooping. Your mouth for the check that your ass couldn't cash.
It's the last decade of the 20th century, and the world has been ruined. In this apocalyptic age, the strong
That's the new one.
survive and the weak kneel. Only one man challenges this new society, and fortunately, he has the literal power to do it.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the 63rd Denshosha,
Don't shoot what? It's on safety.
a grandmaster of an ancient Chinese martial art called Hokuto Shinken. While anyone can learn the basics of this
Shinken.
dangerous fighting style, there can only ever be one grandmaster for each generation.
So that's what
And if you
Kenshiro
don't
set out
pass,
to be. And
you
with
can't
patience,
use
training,
martial arts
and plenty
anymore.
of muscle building, he was named
Or
the
at least,
next successor
Hokuto
of
Shinken.
Hakuna Matashin. Too bad his adopted brother got pissed he wasn't chosen and killed Ryukin over it. Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his energy into his strikes, effectively killing an opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708 malleable pressure points in the human body, and striking any of them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway,
Now you
things
see why,
started looking
that
pretty
little
great
1 minute
for
nearly or
Kenny.
whatever
He
I
even got
watched,
engaged, but
I
then
wasn't
nuclear
for
war
when
broke out
Jotaro
and turned
won.
the Earth into Mad Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's chest. Seriously.
Nanto
He was not
Seiken.
dead after that.
Miraculously, Kenshiro survived.
They
and
use their
began
hands
his
like
wayward journey,
razors and knives and
wandering the
blades.
wasteland searching for revenge.
That's the original
And
series.
if we go by how many people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a big mess behind. I can't even imagine what it must be like to clean up after one of his fights.
Kenshiro had no problem killing hordes of baddies with moves like his bone-crushing fist, spilling wheel-exploding fist, and 100 crack fist.
The 100 crack fist of the
Seeing
North
him kill all
Star.
these people from the inside out reminds me a lot of my ex-wife.
How?
Emotionally, Wiz. Most of the time, his body explosions don't even happen right away, giving him plenty of time to
Yeah, when
explain
he touched
to
the
his
guy, it
foes
was like,
how they're
that's all you
about
gonna do
to
is like,
die
you're already
right
dead.
before they explode.
You think you can beat me with a finger?
That finger struck the hidden vital point known as Gakuchu.
You're already
There's no
dead.
use fighting now. You're already dead.
Like I said, I've already. I watched Fist of the North Star. Like,
Sure, Kenshiro has developed a number of legendary techniques, such as the Tenryu Kokyuho,
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential of his natural abilities, where a normal fighter would only use about 30%.
He can utilize Toki, or his own natural ki, to perform numerous techniques. Most of these involve punching, of course, but he can also create mirage images of himself, sense other fighting auras, and fire ki-based projectiles to attack or defend from a distance.
yeah.
And he can perform miracles, like making a mute girl speak. How the heck?
But even that pales in comparison to Hokuto Shinken's ultimate technique, one which no previous Grandmaster ever unlocked, Muso Tensei. Only those who truly understand pain and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks, essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead allies and rivals, and can even use their techniques. But it's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own.
Yeah.
He smashed the bones of a giant with a single hand, broke a metal table just by standing up, and hit a tank so hard it blew up.
He's even strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a boss.
Just the concrete in one floor of an average-sized skyscraper can weigh over 1,000
That was the original
tons.
series from like, what, the
Dude,
80s?
That's tough. Kenshiro can stand in lava. Lava! You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah, really freaking hot, that's what. And remember that tank? Before he blew it up, it shot him square on. It did absolutely nothing to him. Seriously, this guy is manly as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。
He can do Ultra Instinct before Ultra Instinct was a thing.
All right, the combatants are
You saw it for
Let's
yourself.
end this debate once and for all.
But first, these guys are so stylish, you know they're rocking MeUndies.
In a world plagued by despair, darkness, and terrible underwear, there's only one company we trust to keep the balance of style and comfort. MeUndies.com, makers of the best pair of underwear in the world.
I thought he was
Their
joking.
diamond-seamed
Rocking
pouches cradle my most sacred of jewels without feeling restrained or imprisoned.
Forged from sustainably sourced fabric 3 times softer than cotton, which renders the wearer plus 10 in comfort and agility.
And MeUndies.com has a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You'll love your undies or get your coins back.
It's dangerous to go unclothed. Get the softest underwear you'll ever own 20% off with free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Just head to MeUndies.com/battle. That's MeUndies.com/battle.
Time is limited. Start wearing this legendary underwear. It changed my life, and it's time to let MeUndies change yours. Go to MeUndies.com/battle right now. But first, it's time for a death battle!
I'm leaving that alone. They get some strange sponsors. That's Jotaro. Yep.
く誰だおめえは。おいじじい、やるっていうのなら相手になろう。場所を選ぶ。そこが貴様の死に場所だ。やっぱりお前は態度がでかいな。
Zewerdo. Player Gaming says that, and now I know where he gets it from. I was about to say, you should be able to see the freaking aura. What? No, 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 no. Okay.
Who is he?
And all of them do. Yep. I was about to say, yep, one. When did he touch you? Oh, that one move. Okay, yeah. What did I tell you from the beginning? From the beginning, all it takes is one touch. That's why I wasn't with the 1 minute melee and he had Jotaro win.
Whoa, wait, what just happened?
Well, all Kenshiro needed to do to win was just get one hit in. But this matchup was far closer than that makes it seem.
Of course it was. Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of SP. But no matter what he did, Kenshiro isn't a stand user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either. One of Star Platinum's greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing a small section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also, while Jotaro may be skilled in deducing his enemy's weaknesses and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble with Jotaro's time-stopping and Star Platinum's speed. However, with his awesome durability plus additional intangibility when using Musou Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has been worked around by foes in Jotaro's past before, and as far as speed was concerned, Kenshiro may not have been faster than Star, but a mix of Musou Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real, Jotaro never stood a chance against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but Kenshiro's techniques and overwhelming power ended this fight.
Jojo didn't stand a chance.
The winner is Kenshiro.
I've been saying that. I was saying that since the beginning.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this death battle. If you want to see exclusive commentary, click that link right over there.
And if you guys want to pick up the fight track for this episode, link in the description.
I was saying that since the beginning. Since the beginning of the match. Like I said, look, I wasn't trying to give too much away. I haven't seen this one before, so, and you saw my, I was like, that's what I've been saying since the beginning. All it takes is, oop, and you're dead with Kenshiro. But my hyperactive ass aside, I picked the winner. I called it. I was right. I'm King Sway, and I'm going to see you in the next one.